Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. I am finding these videos which are a little bit easy to understand. I've got some application in consultational astrology. People are really watching it. Like my last video on the bugbear of Guruchandala Dosa is almost now 400 views. That is enough for me because my videos reach 30 views, 40 views like that. Because I make my videos for very, very serious listeners. Those who do not have significant research, yes, significant research in astrology, they might find my video difficult. So, in that line, I'm making another loving, joyful, or jolly video that is Bugbear of Guru Chandala Yoga. Another yoga, which was Guru Ken Rao says that this is the tool for the bank balance for the spoof astrologers like Kala Sarpa, Sani Sadesati. In that line, nowadays, your Pitru, they say Pitru dosa, even if they say Pitru Sapa, which is the exact term mentioned in the astrology, is highly abused. In that line, one is Guru Chandala Yoga, which I have already said. Now it is Angaraka Yoga. Yoga refers to the combination of planets indicating the premise of a horoscope. I'm repeating. Yoga refers to the combination of planet indicating a premise of your horoscope. Which promise? The premise of the result of your own karma. So I have got a very good yoga for that. Which yoga? That Dhana yoga. It is not. So far as esoteric astrology is concerned, it does not matter. Prabhujya yoga, yes. So any yoga is indicating your karma or the karmic pattern of your soul. I'm saying soul because you are carrying your karma across lives. That is that apart, yogas are nothing. I'm not blaming Mangala here. I'm not blaming Rahu here. Let's understand the things a little bit deeply. Like this Guru Chandala Yoga, Angaraka Yoga is also not very seriously mentioned in the classics. Not seriously mentioned. I have not encountered those kind of things. Maybe, yes, one or two lines or some in the yoga. Like I have written a research paper on the modern astrology, which is known as the Vishakanya Yoga. Very well said. So Angaraka Yoga is not very widely described. Even if it is there or not, I do not know because I always say that my research on yoga are less. In the beginning of learning of my astrology, I just keep this yoga. I said a lot of yogas, don't worry. But the few yogas are actually making they're doing a yoga to make money for these groups. So I must say on that. Mangala is your aggression. Mangala is your muscle power. Mangala is also your parakrama. That is why Mangala are brothers. Now it is not your brothers from the same mother. You may have in a sangha. You may be running a youth club. Parakrama, anger, muscle power is Mangala. Rahu, irreligious, falsehood, addiction. You are finding these negative qualities in both these planets. I mean, these planets are indicating your negative qualities. What can be the consequences of this? And what are the, again, so far, if coming to worldly astrology, that is wealth, Mangala is land. Rahu is bulk again. Guru Chandala Yoga, farming in the second house, extremely good. That person will suddenly get a big chunk of land. Like you have got one land patch which is in your name, you do not know. Immediately, your grandfather died, and that land is sold, and you get 50 lakhs rupees for that. Mangala, Rahu. If Rahu is not there, bulk gain is impossible. Remember, Saturn gives you systematic slow gain. Rahu gives you bulk gain. Also, bulk loss. You say, Sir, Guru Chandala Yoga in the Mangala. Then no, look for the second lord. If it is well posited, if it getting aspecting that house, you will gain it. One good same yoga is forming in the Lagna. Very good combination for army people, for the paramilitary people. Because if they will be very ethical, they cannot execute their duty. They are ordered to kill, they will kill. Mars is for that. And also in the negative side, maybe to some extent this native will be a terrorist, completely irreligious. Personality issue. Similarly, you go on putting these yogas in anywhere, you'll find 11th house, good. But Guru Chandala Shiva, Angaraka Yoga, you will don't have children. Angaraka Yoga, you will don't have job. Legal case 420. Pardon my statement, but this is the punishment for that. Any yoga has got, if at all it is there, it has got some specific goodness and specific inauspicious outcomes. No yoga is absolutely bad to give you only the negative effects. It is being made so by these popes to earn money. If at all the yoga is there and it is really bad, then hell with it is the promise of the horoscope. No astrologer can do anything. Only you can say that yes, if Mangala has got this Uchchabala, if Mars is exalted. See, if Mars is exalted with Rahu, then in Capricorn, not it good. Mars is giving its good result, and Rahu is bulk again. So, these are the yogas made by these poor astrologers during the times where actually in the society astrologers are not well paid. And to earn their livelihood, possibly this kind of thing setup has been made. Like Kala Sarpa, Sani Sadasati, Pittusrapa. Pittusrapa is there, of course, in the scripture, Guru Chandala, Angaraka. Kujjadosa and Pittusrapa are there, but they are often underused. But this is abuse. Come to a physical strength. Rahu Bahu Balam Dadati. Mars is muscle strength. Is yoga in the 12th house and the yoga in the second house? That person will have extremely good strength of arm. That person may be a good fighter in the sports. Like you know the cartoon character, Popeye, Dave Fleischer's creation, bulky arm, physical, not it good. Good. You will not have weakness in your arm, like trembling of your arm, though Sun and Mercury is to be seen for your nervous issues. Same yoga in the sixth house, Mars in sixth, extremely good. Rahu, yeah, the person will not be vindictive, also vindictive in a very critical way. Extremely good. Being Mars and Ketu, that person may kill. It is a problem. Mars and Rahu, that person will think very diplomatically to handle his enemies. Rahu, thinking out of box, planning things, manipulation. I don't understand that why the positive karmic pattern is not shown or it is not demonstrated from any yoga, which I'm saying Angaraka. So I'm telling you, do not be at all scared of this yoga. Again, it is a yoga by only two planets. Mars and Rahu, Angaraka Yoga, look for Navamsa. Rahu in its sign of exaltation, Mars in its sign of exaltation. Extremely good. In the D1, it is Guru Chandala. D9, Mars and Rahu prove to be very good. Then we are going to get the positive outcomes. Nowadays, positive means only money. So I'm not talking in that sense, but it is not negative. Yes, it will make you irreligious. You can say it is a devil yoga. If Mars is there, Rahu is there, in association with Lagnesha, you will be highly irreligious. That is why Chandala accepted, but there are also good gains. Rahu is said to be very good in Trikonas. Reference Laghuparasari and Jataka Chandrika both. Many think that Jataka Chandrika and Laghuparasari are the same classics. I possibly have told on this. No, Laghuparasari is much more developed classic than, I'm not belittling any classic, than Jataka Chandrika. And Jataka Chandrika by Venkateswar, South Indian author, it is around 70 72 slokas, where it is only 42 slokas in the Laghuparasari. The author is unknown. But both of them are saying the placement of Rahu in the Trikona is very good. What if Mars and Rahu in the ninth house? In the fifth house, Rahu is going to give good results, so also Mars. Yoga is getting cancelled very rarely. So do not be scared of this kind of spooky yoga known as Guru Chandala. That same Guru Chandala may be getting cancelled in the Navamsa. Yes, if it is getting enhanced by Navamsa. Mars in the Navamsa of 12th Lord, Rahu in the Navamsa of 8th Lord or in 6th Lord. Guru Chandala Yoga, even if it is getting formed in the second house, the land litigation you will have. Verify that. For Navamsa always, you will get a very good clear cut picture. But just looking at the natal chart, आपका तो गुरु चंडाल लग गया है, आपका तो अंगारक लग गया है. It is just to blame Rahu. But I am glad that many people are writing books. Rahu the kingmaker in the Kali Yuga. That's also true. If that will make you king, not an aesthetic, however, not in esoteric astrology, not acceptable, but king, wealthy. So my humble request: do not be scared of this. Even if it is happening, if happening, you are saying, no, sir, I have got this Angaraka and I've suffered a lot. No, no, no. That is due to many other conditions, and definitely this Mars and Rahu, at least one of them must be severely afflicted in the Navamsa, or else never. If it is happening at all, then it is going beyond the principle of astrology. That may be due to any course of this life, which cannot be seen from your chart. No? Because chart is exhibiting your karma of last life. This life curse, if chart is not strong, it will come to you. If it is strong, you will carry the curse to the next life, but till then, to some extent, it will come. If in the chart Mars is not strong, the curse will implement it. Mars is the protector. So I hope that Angaraka is now clean. Angarak is Mangal, and Mangal Rahu combination is said to be at this yoga. Guru Chandal, Angarak, please we stay away from this kind of rumors. There are lot more methods to evaluate your prarabdha in the chart or to examine your chart. These are the points to make you down. Very simple. If a Lagnasa is afflicted in a chart, D1, D9 both, finish. This lifetime is almost hazardous. Whatever the yoga, they are very good. So, simple propositions looking at the planets, you can say many things. Don't go to yoga first. First individual examination, then yoga. And yoga always fortify during the dasa of the planets responsible for that yoga. And it is not one time fortification. It will go on fortifying during its dasa. Before that, independent studies should be done, the planets and other bhavalars, other things. Well, I have made my point clear. I am very cautious that 15 minutes people, oh, are so long videos. I can watch 5 hours IPL, but not your video. I understand your seriousness, your valuable time, invaluable time. So I have to stop here. My request, please be not scared of this kind of prediction. Has got hardly any meaning. Somewhere it is bad, as I've explained. Most of the cases also. I mean, you're just looking at that in the D1, not in D9. You cannot say. And what if they're actually not yoga? Rahu in 1 degree and Mars in 29 degree then? Anyway, there are many points to defy this. But yes, somewhere it is bad also. Like you put it in the fourth house, it is conflict and other things. So I understand. So as you see the chart and you see the positioning, it is to be evaluated in that fashion. Angaraka Yoga, you will suffer from many problems. Absolutely, it is an abuse of that. And I hope you will stay away from this kind of predictions. And my request to my friend and enemy astrologers to to stay abstain from this kind of things for the sake of Jyotisha. We are here to take forward the principles of Jyotisha in the term or in the lieu of reading your Prarabdha, not just a cheap prediction and to conduct some puja, gemstones and rudraksh and money, etc., etc. Make business ethically, share knowledge, share factual knowledge righteously. Well, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.